Godspeed, Killa! So, that was freaking intense and awesome. I enjoyed that entire section of the first part of this episode. It was so awesome. Getting to see Killa just beating the dog crap out of Yuppie like he was just a dog. Just boom, boom, boom. Just freaking intense and epic. I loved it. Now, I was reading some comments. People were saying that they really did not actually like this episode's first part. The reason why, even though it was well done, I enjoyed it for what it did. Madhouse actually adapted this part of the manga was only supposed to do 8 punches with Killa hitting Yuppie, because that would actually explain the aspect of why Killa ran out of his power and why his punches were so strong. So really, they didn't actually, I guess, adapt this part properly. They wanted to extend the fighting action. At the same time, it could lead to problems later on in the future, but I felt like Madhouse just wanted to make this entire section more epic and add to, I guess, the intensity of what this fight should really emphasize later on in the future. Besides that, this episode really did not focus on that. It really did not. It really mainly shifted it over to Ikalgo and his psychological, like, I guess, closed-roomed area. I felt like this episode had some major character development with him, and I honestly enjoyed it for what it did, because it shows you what kind of character he was. In the long run, I always came to the decision of thinking of Ikalgo as a character that could not kill someone. But when you see him faced with a decision to actually kill someone and use someone's corpse to, I guess, roam around upstairs, I felt like it was great development for him, because he could not come to the decision to kill someone. And I felt like that was just epic, because it shows you his character design, it shows you that he's a nice character underneath everything, and that he cares for his friends, but at the same time, he is not a killer. So at the same time, he may not actually fit in this group of characters at this time in the arc. I mean, Killa, we know he would kill anyone in his path if he had to. Gon at the moment looks like he's about to kill Pito. We got all sorts of characters ready to put down their, I guess, line to kill someone, but Ikalgo manages to hold this moral status of not wanting to kill someone. So I felt like that's a lot of honor in his character, and I enjoyed this episode. It was so interesting and intense to see how, like, he tried to make a closed room effect of keeping someone trapped inside this room with sleeping gas, closed down doors. It was just so awesome. I loved the way it was handled, and I felt like they added a lot of thinking elements that made you have to think every second, because I was interested so much in this episode, like, okay, how the hell is he going to lock this room up, keep someone from blowing through an elevator door, blowing through the roof, climbing up, just all sorts of different aspects, and I felt like it was handled properly. So I enjoyed that. Well done, Madhouse. You did a good job on this episode. Now, we get a little bit of a section at the end of this episode with Poof and Morel. Looks like Morel's coming to the decision of should he attack or should he not attack. And this brings to a lot of discussion. This is where the doubts and tension build up in this fight, because there's a lot of aspects going on in this fight, okay? Poof, as we know from last episode, is slowly evading through the actual smoky gel and going to the other side. But the major question is, can Poof actually defend himself inside that cocoon? That's a big question. I mean, I highly doubt a royal guard of all things would actually, I guess, weaken himself to that state to where he can't fight back. He might have a defense mechanism like Morel was actually, I guess, guessing at, but I wonder what it is, and will Morel actually choose to attack? There's a lot of questions around this, and people are saying you need to watch the preview to probably look at what's ever going to happen next episode. I didn't watch the preview for next episode, so I'm not going to spoil it for myself. I love Hunter x Hunter as it is, and I love that feeling the tension after the episode of waiting for the next episode. I don't want to see a preview to ruin that aspect of what the next episode is going to be about. So if you're wondering, I haven't seen the preview. So I am just so curious. A lot of people did say, though, that the next episode is going to focus on Poof and Morel, so that would be good. We can finally get this fight out of the way and get to see exactly what is going to happen with them. I think that even though I love all the fights that are going on, Morel and Poof seem to be the less interesting out of all the fights going on, so I feel like it's a good decision to actually get this fight out of the way first. Now, honestly, all in all, this was a good episode of Hunter x Hunter. I enjoyed almost every aspect of it. It was a really good episode. Had a lot of psychological twist, and I love how it was handled. Really, tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? And what was your favorite moment? And do you feel like Ikalgo actually got some really good character development this episode with finding out that he is not willing to kill someone? Tell me your thoughts. Y'all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Chibi out.